This is the Niesmann Bischoff Arto 85E motorhome. It costs 160,000 euros. Right, very luxurious, as we shall see. 843 centimeters in length, 232 width, 295 in height. Ready to go. 4,744. So you're going to have to put in a 5.5 ton basis, discounting the bit that's been added for the ready to go. That would give you around a ton of payload, approximately, because the ready to go, it's not particularly clear. Now it's 232 centimeters in width, and the first thing I'd have to say is, as far as I was concerned, a vehicle of this nature, it looks a little bit daunting to actually take it out. But 232 centimeters, okay, it's a little bit wide, but do you think it's too wide? I've had put my personal limit at 235, but those who are better drivers than I am may think, oh, there's no problem there. Those that drive lorries, of course, lorries are much wider, so they may find it so daunting. I read something in the press of somebody who bought an American RV and brought it to the UK, and then he couldn't get the thing registered because it was too wide for the roads. Obviously, in the United States, the roads are wider than they are here. Right, so under the bed you've got this. This is a bit of a novelty, really. Steps up. Most things don't open in that way. Let's have a look under the bed as well. Well, you've got a Frovey system there. Frovey or Froley, one or two. Oh, down over there you've got your heating. That'll be handy, so you don't have to get out of the bed. This opens up here very handily. I like that feature. Easy to get your clothes out, and to have a look at some of these as well. Very nice hinges, very nice construction. Although I suspect some people might find fault with this sort of ending there like that. I don't, but some people might. I like the pouches at the back. You stick your books and empty beer cans in them. And at the back, the decoration, you can stick your pillows up and sort of read, or you can watch the television, which is located up here. In fact, let's get into the bed, closing the steps on the way up. And there's a look down and a look up. Now, coming in here, close this. This is a very nice dressing area. So you've got an ALDE system for heating. Notice it also says Truma on the pipework. Or ductwork, maybe that's a better word for it. Heating in the toilet. Although, in my opinion, it could do with a sink. In my opinion. I mean, I know there's one there. Yeah, I really, this is a very, very nice area. You look under the floor as well. What's down here? Tank. Occasionally you get used Niesmann Bischoffs turning up on the second-hand market. I mean, even for a 20-year-old one, you've got to expect to pay a great deal of money. So, I mean, if you're watching this in the year 2050, for example, and this comes on the market, do write down below the price you paid for it. This is a decoration which is used by Niesmann Bischoff. Obviously, I appreciate decoration depends very much on taste. You might think it looks horrible. Well, I think it's a nice sort of company mark. Right, the floor isn't entirely flat because you see you've got the step up here, but in the living part, shall we say, rather than the sleeping part, there it is flat. Right, so I've been pointing at the floor. Let's have a look at the underfloor bits. There's the water tank. No, it's a Hymer. Because the Niesmann Bischoff is part of Hymer. And storage down there. Great. This is the what you can do with the double floor. It gives you so much room to play with, as well as keeping your feet nice and warm. Oh, there's the boiler. You can see how they've added here a bit more to the double floor, but I get the impression that there it hasn't been finished. Now, as you see, it's on a Fiat 9-speed gearbox, and I know what you're thinking. I wouldn't want a Fiat on a €160 vehicle. Well, okay, that's a good enough argument actually, because if Mercedes is what people want, perhaps that's what they should be given. Corner piece, they could have thought of something to do with it. I do like not having a bed up here because it gives you all of this space to put your stuff on. Look how deep it is as well down there. But I think it would be better if they did something with these corner bits. Now, there's no door here, obviously, because it's not necessary. But look how the sideboard has been continued, all the same colour all the way back where the door once was, and there's no gap as there often is down there with other brands. Right, table here, it'll turn round in every direction. As you can see, there's an extension. It's going to make it 30 centimeters bigger approximately. Let's come into the kitchen. Right, so there's Krupp's coffee maker, an option, I hope. That's for putting your coffee things, the coffee pods. Here, now the stove. Now big, oops, sorry. Big hobs. Lots of space around them, so you can cook various things at the same time. This thing here goes up and down. It should do anyway. Can't see. Yeah. Anyway, it's not going to go up and down. It'll go backwards and forwards. Sorry, this thing here goes backwards and forwards. I'll push it backwards. I don't think that's right either, because that hasn't gone far back enough. So what were they thinking of? There you go. There's one. There's a mystery. I know the answer to it though. It goes up like that. Oh, isn't that clever? Mystery solved. I'll take it down again so you can see it. Good. There's that one solved. Draining board up there. Oh, very nice. Very, very nice fan. Lovely looking. Now, Niesmann Bischoff is the most luxurious brand of the Hymer group. And some of their vans can cost easily well over €1/3 of €1 million. This opens this side as well, as you see. And up there's the oven. There's one thing I do get the impression though, that there is wasted space in places which could be used for other things. I'm just wondering, for example, what is behind many. I do appreciate behind this. I mean, we've got the fridge, but what's behind that there? Yeah. Obviously, there's going to be a few wires, but is we're doing something else with. There's your electrics. What do you think about this, about covering them? Because that seems to be increasingly common. Personally, I'd rather it wasn't covered. I like to see what's going on, but then again, maybe I like to mess around with gadgets. I bet you're thinking that television could be bigger. Well, I dare say you could order a bigger one. There you go, tag axle. Okay, what about the door opening like this to the garage? What do you think about that? See, there's a door on the other side as well. I don't know why that is so small compared to the one on this side. Electrical stuff's hidden behind there. And there you go. Do not overload rear axle when loading this space. Oh. But it doesn't say how much is an overload. I suspect 300 kilos goes in there, but don't blame me if it breaks. Alright, well, we're not going to get round there because it's too close to the wall. What I will do though, I'm going to show you this one as well. Assuming I can get in. Right, this is the Flare 830 LE, and there's the price, €260,000, and 830 long, 240 wide, 334 in height. So you can compare it to the other one. In fact, if I compare, that's not a fair angle to compare things from, but if I compare it from here, you can now see that if it's light enough, you can see, I think, that it is a fair bit taller. Oh, and while I'm here, notice the awning, how the awning's been put on. It hasn't been integrated into the body, but it sort of lies quite nicely. There's an awning up here as well. Right, so 240 centimetres, obviously, assuming I had the cash, which I don't, and if I did, I certainly I don't think I'd be spending it 240 on a van, but this thing here would be too wide for me. And it's only 8 centimetres wider than the other one, but that would be enough to put me off. So it does have a lot of the DNA of the other vehicle. Oh, but one thing here, it's got this, the door, which comes at an angle. I prefer the other one. Not just because of the 8 centimeters extra. This one's on an Iveco. And let's go and see the Smove, which is here. And Smove is their cheapest van. Cheapest in this case, well, about 130,000. Special offer 0%. Oh, sorry, in this case 120,000. Kickoff is 84,000, and then it's the extras which they're putting in. Right, 743, only 225 wide, 277 in height. I think this is one of my favourite vehicles. Although when it came out, I wrote some very nasty things about it, but I like this one. This is definitely more me. I like the shape of it. Double floor isn't very deep, but I think it's got a particular class. I like the slope of the angle on the overhead here, for example. That's nice enough, a small thing, but it's something I really appreciate. So. One thing I don't appreciate though is wasted space, and that to me is wasted space. I'd rather have that slightly different, something with a closable door to it. Got the same Niesmann Bischoff decorations. Okay, same here. And right, strange thing with the dressing area here is you've got the fridge in the dressing area. It has to go somewhere, of course, so this is as good a place as any. Toilet is about 0.9 square meters, so it's pretty big, or the wet room I should say. Toilet comes in and out, it's hidden, so gives you more room. So you come in here and look at all the space you've got here, plenty of space. Pretty good. Now, I mentioned having the dressing room being in here, the fridge being in the dressing room. Having said that, no, this thing here. Oh, it's open before. You keep your clothes there. This could be a bit bigger, I think. I don't know what space is going to be safe to get it in though. Maybe a different setup. I don't know. Yeah, I got some wardrobes there. Maybe it'll do. Right, Thetford fridge. Kitchen's quite clever. So you come in, it looks like that. Which I'm surprised no one else has copied this. I think it's such a great idea, this one myself. Just move it over like that. You got a bit of workspace there. Assuming no one's sitting there. That goes up there like that, and it catches on via a magnet. So you can see there's a magnet up there. Okay, sink could be bigger, admittedly. There's only 2 burners, so somebody from a different company said to me when it came out, how can they call that a liner when they've only got 2 hobs in there? I think that's quite good. I mean, it looks different, it's original, got a lot of space there, space added on here. Okay, the table will move, so you could sort of space there as well. This is a bit unusual. We've got this bit down here to a certain wide. You won't have that bit there. I suppose it's suppose it gives you a bit of storage for whatever, leaflets or something. Spices, that would go in there. And once more it's on a Fiat. 9-speed automatic. It's not a flat floor. This step here. Let's put in the theme bit inconvenience. And good thing here. Look at all this space in there. Look at all that. And this in here as well. And this comes out, and it gives you space for your bicycle. Sorry, I can't do it with one hand. Charge your e-bike up from here. And right, so to come back to the one I started off with, Niesmann Bischoff Arto 85E motorhome. Very luxurious. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you found that of interest, and if you did, please subscribe.